163-pound MMA action. Timur, Gilimzianov versus Antoine Brown. Russia versus USA. You could see in the face-off a pretty distinct height advantage going the way of the blue corner. Timur, to the very best of my knowledge, was a pretty late replacement to this one. Not sure how late. You can usually find him here at Patong Combat, wrapping hands and applying Vaseline to the faces of fighters. But tonight, it's him. Vaselined up and doing the job. Straight up against the corner post, the two get into a clinch. Big and strong for the weight is Antoine Brown. Looks to be the physically superior of the two. No way to tell with the notice of this fight how much preparation Timur's been able to do. I've seen Timur fight before. A sort of kickboxing stylist. Doesn't mind a flashy spinning maneuver. As the two wrestle, Timur able to reverse position here. Knees into the thigh, looking to do a little bit of damage to the base of his opponent. Could pay off here, especially with the height disadvantage. Another big knee to the legs. Just doing what damage he can from this position as he potentially works his opponent to the mat. Hands clasped around the body lock, controlling one arm. Hands now unlocked, controlling the bicep. Referee Colton Kilbasa watching closely. Knee landed from Timur. Colton Kilbasa not happy with the lack of action here, warns that he will separate the two. Antoine Brown now in control of the arms of Timur, who no longer has his hands locked around the back. Looks to trap the leg and the two separate on the takedown attempt. Big teep from Antonie Brown. Big left hand. Smooth punches from the southpaw. Another big teep. Dips in on a body lock and pushes Timur back towards the ropes. Another reversal. Good positioning from the red corner. Gets his head in close. Probably not liking what he's seeing in the striking changes. Might want to look to take this one to the ground. Large, rangy southpaw in the blue corner. Landed a really nice left hand as the two broke. Timur probably a little bit more comfortable here. Kneeing into the legs. Return. And they separate. Timur potentially complaining of a low blow. Both sides testing out both stances, back in an opposite stance situation here. Both taking turns charging in the takedown attempts, neither able to execute thus far. 1 minute 21 remaining in round one. Timur getting low on that double leg attempt. Lifts his opponent up, and he's got it into full guard. Triangle attempt. Looking to lock things up. Arm is in. Let's see what Timur can do with this position. Looking to isolate that arm. Rolls him over. They separate. Timur safe thus far with some nice grappling from the blue corner. Timur staying in on another takedown attempt, and they separate. Both sides now southpaw. Marching forward is Antonie Brown. 20 seconds remaining. A busy round of grappling. What about the gas tanks of both sides? Timur steps in behind an elbow. Swings at the body. Doesn't Anthony Brown. And there's that nice teep again. Has used that to control the ring well in moments of round number one. On the back of Timur though now. Drags him to the ground. Timur on that leg, but not enough time to do anything with it. Very interesting, very high pace round number one. Gritty performance from the red corner. Got out of trouble a couple times, in particular on that triangle and armbar attempt. Let's have a look at some of the action. There's those knees to the leg. Timur doing his best to do some damage with these positions. They separate. Here was the successful takedown, but jumped right into guard. So Antonie was busy to get to work there. Round number two. A lot of pro-Russian support in the crowd, cheering on Timur. Teep coming out a little bit slower there. Right hand lands, gets a little bit of respect. Left kick lands across the body of Timur. Timur switching stances again, gaining some confidence. Low calf kick from Anthony Brown. Short hook from Timur. Lands on the guard. Jab to the body. Timur's drawn some blood here. Anthony Brown keeping hands high. Crowd really getting into this one now. Timur steps in with the right elbow. Left elbow, excuse me. Blood coming down the forehead of Anthony Brown. Presses in an attempt to take down. Timur improves the hand position, sets up for a knee. Anthony blocks well. Elbow up the center. Timur separates. That blood has got Timur working now, gaining confidence as the round progresses. A full 5-minute rounds, professional MMA. Another elbow attempted from Timur. Step in elbow, getting creative with the angles now is Timur. Anthony leaving his head open in the way of those elbows as he sits down into a takedown attempt. Red corner firmly in control of this round thus far. Let's see if the blue corner can turn around. Nice counter punching from the red corner. Ooh, big knee just misses. Good clinch position there from Timur as Anthony elected to punch into the body. Got to be careful doing that when you clinch up. Might be giving away position at times. There's that big teep again. Pushes Timur back into the corner. Can Anthony Brown do anything with it? Uppercut and knee from Timur. Stringing combinations together now. Getting very creative with the striking. Takedown from Anthony Brown. Got to look to work with this one. He's got 2 minutes. The physically larger of the two. This may be where he'll have the majority of his success. Getting sliced up a little bit in the striking exchanges. so would be best placed to try to do something big with the takedown. Timur pulls guard. Blood just leaking from the forehead of Anthony Brown. Timur looking for a submission attempt now. Might have that arm. I don't have the best angle from my view. Anthony Brown not allowing him to extend on that line. I think he might be safe. Timur rotating to reposition. Both arms free now from the blue corner. Minute 15 to work. Timur doing well to maintain that guard and elbowing from the bottom. Might be hunting for that cut. Separating and controlling the legs is Anthony Brown. Timur making him wary of that up kick, just doing some damage to the legs. Timur getting a rest here. Colton Kilbasa won't let him do this for too long. If they don't engage, they'll stand Timur up, but they will engage. Back into Timur's guard. Timur just looking to control the posture in the late stages of this round. Big round for him. Referee Colton Kilbasa just repositions them as they tie up in the ropes, and we resume. Elbow into the ribs. Elbows from the top, elbows from the bottom. They dual elbows on the ground. Timur attempts to potentially throw up the triangle. Anthony Brown tries to use the space to pass, but they're back in guard. Just raining elbows onto the ribs, taking what he can. And that is round number 2. Big round, a lot of blood.
Patong fight 9.
Let's have a look at some of the handiwork. There's the big elbows. They were the difference maker that round, I feel, from Timur. Drew some blood. Found his mark very well with those. In particular, in the transition to grappling exchanges when the head was low, Timur at the ready with the counter elbows. The corners laying on instructions, very calm in the blue corner. Sitting on the stool. Corner's done a good job on that cut to keep the bleeding at bay. Third and final round. Let's see if the blue corner can snatch this one back. Timur looks to be tiring at the end of round number 1, but gained some serious momentum in round 2. Anthony Brown playing the outside. Big left hand down the pipe. He'll want to look for more of those. Use his range. Stay too long for the elbows of Timur. Timur doesn't want to play a short man's game. Kicks up high. Corner of blue happy with what they've seen thus far. Doesn't want to look to duck his head too much as he punches though. That's what got him in trouble in round number 2. Beautiful side push kick. Perhaps that was the advice from the blue corner. Stay a little bit longer. Try to use your range. They pinch up again with a couple of strong body punches. Get the response of Timur. Good round number 2 so far. Couple of punches into the takedown attempt. Timur looks to the elbow again. Sends Anthony Brown backpedaling. Timur, so far, just a little bit quicker with the elbows than his opponent is with the punches. Step in back elbow. Creative angle not too commonly seen in MMA. Punch to the body. Spinning back kick from Timur. That's what we talked about. Creative striker. In on the takedown attempt is Antonie Brown, and he's got to try to do some work with this one. Has taken Timur down in his own corner. Passes to guard. Has half guard now. Timur's legs locked around one leg of Antonie Brown. Can still rain down strikes from the half guard position though. This is advantageous when compared to the full guard. Timur on his side now, just looking to free his hips. Antonie back on top, controlling well. Elbows into the body. That's been a common tactic, somewhat unorthodox, but it's effective. Timur's in full guard now with the legs locked. Just trying to keep Antonie Brown's posture down. Feet in on the hips now, looking to make some space. Raining elbow, smart position of the hand from Antonie Brown. There's not at the top of his head part. Timur trying to throw up an armbar now, but Antonie Brown's free. Has the hands locked on Timur. He's attempting a takedown of his own now. Very different from the second round. It's been big grappling exchanges. Timur controlling the wrist and bringing his shoulder into the neck of Antonie Brown. Time is of the essence. We're getting into the later part of this round. Not much on that disengagement there. Neither side seems to have the energy to do a whole lot with it. Overhand left attempted from Antonie Brown. Low kick coming in pretty slow. Timur's breathing heavily. Both sides breathing heavily. Snapping body kick. Gets a response from Timur. High kick attempt. But just not a lot of speed left in the final minute and 20 seconds of round number 3. Deep into the stomach. Timur shakes his head, but look to land well. Hook low kick. Keeping that elbow at the ready when Antonie attempts to strike the body. We'd like to see him set up the body strikes a little bit better. Timur's reading them well. Inbound takedown attempt, but Timur gets it. Antonie Brown finds his guard and controls the arm. Taking a peek at the clock. Not a lot of time to work here. Few big strikes. Rallies on top could cinch this one for Timur. Let's see what Antonie Brown can do. So tiring in the late stages of a busy fight to try to make your way out from underneath your opponent. But both sides need to work here. Punching the body from the bottom. Antonie Brown just trying to do whatever he can with the remaining seconds in this fight. Not a lot on it, but both sides striking here. Timur makes it into side control. Advances at the very end. Some good sportsmanship, the two-share allow. Both think they've got it. How did you score it at home? Busy fight, a little bit of everything. A lot going on in that one. Both sides raise their arms. Let's take a look at some of round number 3. Some successful striking in the early going from the blue corner. There's that spinning back kick from Timur. That's something of a signature from him. At first, it was Antonie Brown on top. Submission attempts from Timur, but not too much happening. Then to close the round out. Timur in the top position. As always, passionate Russian supporters in the crowd here at Patong Combat. Judges finishing their calculations, sending things back to the center of the ring to find out who takes this one home.
Patong fight night.
So, ladies and gentlemen, blood, sweat, and tears, there's really no better expression to describe this fight. So, after a hard-fought professional MMA fight consisting of 3 rounds of 5 minutes, your judges have scored this bout a split decision for Blue Corner!
ปะตองไฟท์ไนท์ศึกมวยไทยนานาชาติซอฟต์พาวเวอร์ท่องเที่ยวภูเก็ตพฤหัสบดี 27 กุมภาพันธ์นี้ เวลา 3 ทุ่มตรง คู่มันข้ามทวีปซานเฉามังกรกำปั้นเดือดปะทะกับทิวสปริงสายบวกจากสวิตเซอร์แลนด์คู่ระทึกใจมักดาเลนาริเตอร์สาวออสเตรียขาลุยด่วนวินเนียเลี่ยวเจียเอินแชมป์มวยหญิงแข้งดุจากสิงคโปร์พร้อมคู่มันมวยไทยจากทั่วโลกอีกเพียบพรบ5ถ่ายทอดสดจากเวทีป่าตองบ็อกซิ่งสเตเดียมภูเก็ตพฤหัสบดีนี้ 3 ทุ่มตรงเป็นต้นไป
So, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the winner, Dante from Combat Studio. Dante, that was a really hard fight for you. You got caught in the forehead in the beginning rounds. Tell us how you feel right now. How happy are you with this victory and what does this mean to you?
Oh man, it means the world to me. I get to wake up every day and live my dream. I'm 36, gonna be 37 this year, so I said this year would probably be my last year of fighting. I have a gym now. I'm the coach of me. Tommy Hayden, or the coach at Combat Studios in Bangkok. I think it's ready. I think I'm ready to let go of this sport and give it to the next generation. Speaking of that, there was a kid backstage when I was warming up, so little cute. He had a Spider-Man shirt on, and he reminded me so much of myself. I actually have a Spider-Man tattoo. If it's okay with the dad, bring him in. This shirt's yours, buddy. You're the next generation. Come on in. Let's go. Come on, it's yours.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our winner, Dante, here in the blue corner.